What's up everyone, some guy here with another Alliance for video. Season 25, war number 5, we are versing against O-Driver. I believe they are a Chinese alliance. I don't think we versed them before. I think they are usually either in Master or Plat 1, I can't remember. But either way, going on Path 5 here, we have this Hit Monkey on Ebb and Flow Knockdown and Power Drain. It's a very easy Nick Fury fight. Hit Monkey's health pool is not very large, so even especially as a 5-star, I do plan on using Nick Fury's SP1 to knock him down. But Nick Fury's SP1 also inflicts the disorient debuff. So a lot of times the disorient debuff will prevent Hit Monkey's passive abilities from triggering. It also can shut down the Ebb and Flow knockdown node sometimes. First time it didn't shut down the Ebb and Flow knockdown. As you can see, I did get the passive Fury on me, so I just have to wait for the second try. I'm just trying to bait out his SP1 here and go in for the punish, and then using my SP1 to hopefully get rid of the protect node, and this time it does. So from here on, I just don't have to knock him down. I just don't knock him down at all, and that should have the Ebb and Flow knockdown node stay shut down. Moving to the next fight, we have a Havok on Ebb and Flow Knockdown and a Heavy Hitter. He can be pretty annoying on this node just because of Heavy Hitter, since you can't parry stun his first medium, and you have to reparry his second light attack, or first light attack basically. A lot of times, sometimes he will, instead of throwing his second hit, he will go right into using his heavy attack, which will be unstoppable and you can't punish. I am bringing Colossus for this fight. He is a very... Oh, I got really lucky there. The stun duration kind of messed me up, so I thought I had enough time to go in to punish, but he just came out of it, and the Nick Fury and Quake evade charge actually saved me there, so good on that. Colossus is a very safe fight for this, very safe counter for this fight, just because of all his armor buffs, and plus Colossus can heal from his willpower from the plasmas. I would say that's probably one thing he has an advantage over robots like Guillotine 2099 or Warlock, since they can't willpower heal from the plasma debuffs. So I can pretty much keep my health at full yellow bar this whole fight. Even with the chip damage, I don't have to worry about it because I'll just heal right up with the willpower. I can also use my specials to knock him down to get openings and to shut down the protection. I do like to push Havok to SP2s. I find that a little bit easier to evade, plus it's less specials for me to evade. But yeah, any other champs who has armor up buffs should work very well too. Just with Guillotine, a lot of times when you get to Havok's like 50% or so, you do want to keep her special 3, so you can't really spam as many specials to get that knockdown, especially when he's being kind of annoying and stubborn from not using his I guess when he keeps using his heavy attacks. But yeah, other than that, it should be a pretty easy fight for all champs that has armor buffs. next fight, we have this Dr. Doom, rank 3 Dr. Doom on power snack and backup recovery. Very common placement since every time you dex, you can trigger he will nullify the dexterity basically and may put a shock on you. To prevent that, you have to set it up with Quake correctly. I basically try and only give him about 4 or so aftershocks, keep the aftershock low, so that when the stun duration, when it expires, the stun duration will be short. The concussion duration will still be the same, so when you go in and dex, concussion will be up. So when concussion is up, he won't nullify anything, and you can just keep your precision buff. And from there on is a very simple quick and shake fight. I did take a little bit of block damage at the start just from trying to set up the Quake fight. I believe Torch can do this fight as well. You just have to manage your dex, try not to dex. You probably have to keep pushing Doom to SP2s, so you don't have to dex his unblockable SP1. I have used Torch before, and sometimes it didn't go as well. Quake, in my opinion, is pretty safe as long as you know what you're doing. Moving to the second section, we have this Thor Ragnarok on Ebb and Flow Intercept and Sadist. I think I have taken this fight before, either on this node or the next one on Redouble Determination. But it's a very safe fight for Nick Fury since he can't be stunned from auto block parries. Yeah, so I was able to get a nice intercept at the very start of the fight. This is a rank 3 Thor Ragnarok, so he is pretty beefy. He's also a large champion, so he does benefit from the Protect Lobo. I do make a ton of mistake in this fight. I think my light intercepts are just very off. I can't tell. I think I was doing a lot of medium, light, dash back, and then light trying to intercept. But I think if I had done medium, light, and then dash back and tried to light intercept, it would have worked better. I didn't do any duels prior to this fight just because I didn't think I had to, but I probably should have just because of all the mistakes I'm making this fight. I make a ton of mistakes in this fight. Right now it's going pretty well, but you will see I make so many mistakes that it was kind of on the edge just because of how bad I played. Right there I was able to get an intercept, but he auto blocked it, and I tried to get another intercept, but he intercepted me instead, so that wasn't very fun. I probably could have done this fight without using any intercepts. I think the bleed would have gotten him down, but I was kind of being patient. I just felt like I was feeling confident with my intercepts, I guess, but my intercepts were so off from this fight, the light intercepts. I think I was just too used to using Guillotine 2099 because her light intercepts are very safe since it has a very far distance. But most champs' light intercepts don't have that far of a distance, so I was getting caught a lot in this war, actually. This is probably, after this fight, it's pretty much all downhill from here, unfortunately. I did get a nice intercept here, but I make a ton of mistakes in this fight. It just gets worse and worse. I do keep an eye on his power charge, though, to make sure I throw my SP1s regularly to manage his power whenever it comes back to 20 charges. I think I throw it at about like 16 or 17 charges. Yeah, just to make sure his power doesn't get out of hand. Because his SP3 can hurt a lot. His shock, the SP3 damage itself doesn't hurt that much, but the shock damage after that, it can really drain your champion's health. Yeah, right here I ate a huge combo, pushing me past 50% health. So right now I'm like, okay. I'm looking at the time. He's it is past halfway mark and he's below 50%, but it's not looking too well. I feel like I am a little bit behind on time, so I was trying to intercept more to I guess catch up since I made so many mistakes. But I think the SP1 can also take up a lot of time. So that might be a reason why I keep delaying it. But yeah, there's a lot of mistakes in this video. It's kind of hard to watch back, to be honest. Yeah, so right now he's about 30%. I'm just trying to bait another special one and maybe try and go in for another intercept. I probably should have stopped doing intercepts once I find out how I kept messing up. Oh, right here I just ate a heavy. I just wasn't I just wasn't paying attention. His heavy range was a lot further than I expected. Right here, I got the intercept, but he auto block and basically didn't trigger it. Right here, I got another intercept, which is nice. So I did get pushed to SP2, and I do have to throw it, and it does get close to his assassin range, and the SP2 does crit on the last hit, and it does trigger protect, and then the node protect comes back. So right now I've got double protection, so he's not taking any damage, and I've got about a minute left in the clock. He's only at 5%, but he's barely going down. I tried to do another intercept, and I got caught again, and it pushed me to second life. That really ticked me off because I really needed Nick to be in his first life, because I still need him for mini boss fights. I threw the SP1 here because I thought he was gonna come in and punish me for it, but he didn't. So he's pretty much he's pretty much down. But I did get Nick to his second life, which is not good at all. I was not anticipating on getting Nick or having Nick go to second life for that fight in particular. That I wasn't too worried about that fight at all. Actually, I have taken it before, and I never had that much trouble, to be honest. I'm not sure why this time I had so much trouble. It was all those missed intercepts. But the next fight here is Immortal Abomination on Ebb Flow Intercept and Redouble Determination. Very simple Quake fight. As long as you don't accidentally drop your heavy, and it could possibly crit and make him have another protect, since he is affected by the protect global. That can really get you in trouble, because that way he has 2 protection up, and that'll be reduced 90% damage. So you basically be doing no damage, and you will time out if you don't intercept and get rid of the protect. And if you do that upon contact, you have a chance to get poison debuffs on you, and it's just you don't want to go down that road. I have done it before by accident, and I was lucky enough to only get 1 poison debuff on me, and it did take the health down of Quake very low. Not that low, but still low enough. And I was able to come out of it, but after that time, I was just making sure I don't drop my heavy when I'm fighting against this guy here on this node. But other than that, it's a very simple, quick, and shake fight. Alright, moving on, we have a rank 3 Nick Fury on Evan Flow Intercept and Redouble Determination, as well as Crumbling Armor. I was a little bit worried about this fight just because I have only a 5-star Colossus. Rank 3s are usually more beefy. But the plan is basically during his first life just to get some parry heavies in and get myself to an SP3 and save that SP3 for his second life, where I can use the passive Unstoppable upon hitting on a block to get my intercepts in and openings. But this one is not on heavy hitters, so I probably could have just beta heavies out as well to get openings. But the openings is the intercept openings is mainly to get rid of the protect node. I was also trying to get some intercepts in while Nick's in his first life, so I can get him down faster. Also, I try to push Nick always to his SP2 because I don't want him throwing any of the SP1. Right there, I got really lucky. I tried to go in for an intercept, but I missed, and luckily the Quake and Nick Fury evade charge saved me. So yeah, my light intercepts has been really off lately, as you can see. This fight, I think I was also doing medium light and a dash back and then the light. I think that just might not be as safe for some champion. I think they're just recovering a little bit slower, so my timing might just be off. So I think I might just have to try medium light and then dash back and then light intercept. I don't know. Right there I was able to get another kind of sketchy intercepts. That was a nice crit, almost 20k crit on a heavy attack. I was trying to do more heavies while I have the passive furies. Just basically turtling up whenever he has a bar of power so I can push him to his SP2s, since SP2 doesn't give him any tactical charges. Yeah, I got lucky for another parry intercept there, but I need to parry more before I do my heavy attacks Yeah, I think that's when, yeah, I got a nice 20k crit there. So right now I'm just saving to my SP3 and also trying to push him to his SP2 before he gets into his second life. I thought that was going to push him, but it didn't. So I just have to bait out this SP2 and then push him to his second life. And what I should have done was hit into his block or just danced around to basically let him tick down all the way to 30%, but I was, I guess, not patient enough, so I just threw my SP3 because I wanted to get rid of the protect node. Because I think his health ticks down the health ticking is also affected by the protect, so he wasn't going down as quickly. But yeah, I'm just trying to bait out his SP2. I do make a few mistakes in his second life. Of course, it's my line intercepts, as you'll see in a bit. I think right here I got lucky. Oh, I was too late. And yeah, I was too late on it, and then I got parried. Luckily, all of Colossus armor was saving me, so Nick Fury's hits didn't crit at all. It still had Fury on it, but it didn't crit, so that saved me a lot. Nick Fury rank 3 can hit really hard. Yeah, right here I just kept missing my light intercepts, unfortunately. I was a little bit worried about his tactical charges at this point because it was getting close to unblockable and he wasn't close to 2 bars of power, but luckily mutants don't trigger the tactical charges as often, and I was able to get him down towards the end and with a nice intercept. But yeah, my intercept game has been very, very off. Well, my light intercept game, I guess. Moving to the mini boss island, we have this I think a rank 3 man thing on Vigorous and a bunch of other nodes recovery. It's a very easy quick and shake fight. I've taken this fight many times. Just don't get hit and you won't get a poison or armor break debuff on you. And yeah, that's it for Quake. Alright, and before going to the next fight, I actually waited for my boosts to fall off, and I only want to throw on my health boost. This is a M.O.D.O.K, a rank 3 M.O.D.O.K on stun and reflection, polka dot power, and stun vulnerability. I am in Nick Fury's second life. I was very worried about Nick Fury triggering protect, since Nick Fury hits very hard in his second life, so I only threw on a health boost. I think I took this fight many times last season too, and I only throw on health boost. But that's when Nick is in his first life, and I wasn't worried about protect as much. But right now I'm very worried about protect. Plus I only have 30% health to work with. This fight does take a lot of block damage, so I threw on the health boost to try and mitigate the block damage at the start of the fight. I thought about using SP1 advanced power boost so I can get to my unblockable sooner, but I realized as the fight go on, I will have to keep throwing my SP1s. Actually, I could probably throw my SP3s instead. Yeah, probably should have used the advanced power boost. But I don't know if you saw, but the medium crit did trigger protect, so I was like, oh boy, I need to, yeah, just all my medium crits were just triggering protect, so I need to get intercepts in to get rid of them. I'm also trying to dump my SP1s because I don't want to throw my SP2s, because if my medium crits are triggering protect, then my SP2s will definitely. Right here I was able to get to my my unblockable phase. So I feel like that's a little bit easier to intercept. So I just need to bait out this SP1. I keep triggering protect, but I just got caught and I just died from a like 3-hit combo. It just crit very, very hard. I was only at 30% health. Of course I was gonna die. That fight was probably manageable if I hadn't done that, but it probably would have been a pretty long fight considering every medium crits was gonna trigger protect, so I had to do a lot of intercepts to get rid of those, and upon intercepting you may trigger another protect from a crit, So probably not the best idea to go in with Second Life Nick Fury just because of all the protect you'll be triggering, plus how low of a health pool you have, especially when you're going against a mini boss in War. Yeah, that's all on me. I felt like I could have done it. I was very confident because I took him many times last season, and it felt very good. I was able to come out pretty much without any scratch, mostly block damage. But I looked back at my old videos. I took only less than like 30% health for block damage. So I probably could have done that fight with the second life of Nick Fury, but it would have been kind of tough because of all the intercepts you had to do. And when you're intercepting, you are gonna make mistakes, or you may make mistakes. You have more room for mistakes. So I definitely, that was not a smart idea for me to go in to take that fight. I was just overconfident about it. So unfortunately, yeah, that was my first death of the season. The first death always hurts the most, and that one was very preventable. I could have just not take the fight since I was not suitable for it. I was very mad at myself for getting Nick Fury pushed in second life from the Thor Ragnarok fight. That fight should not have been that close. I should have come out that fight with a very healthy amount of health in Nick Fury's first life, which would have gotten me through this M.O.D.O.K. So basically, one thing led to another, and yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, we did win this war. So that's our first tier 1 win. It did push us to Masters rank 11. So hopefully we're able to fight smart and just keep it up and keep racking those points, and we'll see where we can get. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.